The coffee we're reviewing today has had everything we drink coffee for stripped away from it. The caffeine.
Today we are reviewing Starbucks Medium Roast House Blend Decaf. And so this is, I think, the second time in our lives that we have had decaf coffee.
In our lives.
Like one time we were over at someone's house and they had decaf.
Yeah.
But otherwise...
Yeah, when they said, would anyone like a cup of decaf? I was like, what am I supposed to say here? I don't think I want that.
Right.
But
yeah,
it actually tasted fine.
Yeah, it did. It was good. I think it was Allegro and it was really good. Oh. But my kind of philosophy on decaf is there's a time and place for decaf. Never and in the trash. I mean, that I just love that little joke. It was a cartoon or something I saw a long time ago. But
because why drink it?
Well,
I mean, coffee is nice to drink sometimes if it tastes good.
Right. And I think for me, the reason why I kind of thought of decaf as being a waste of time is because I could just drink regular coffee right before bed and still go to sleep. Like it didn't, for a long time, I would say it never affected my sleep. But as I'm getting older, and I think you've discovered this too a little bit.
That you're getting older?
That you can kind of be a little too like awake.
Right.
Or you might, I think I don't really have a hard time falling asleep, but it's that I tend to wake up more.
Restlessness.
Yeah, there's a bit more restlessness.
The not so young anymore and restless.
Right. So this particular coffee, it's Starbucks, which we have had mixed feelings about.
Yeah, depends on the coffee.
Yeah, but the tasting notes on this say cocoa and toffee, which sounds good to me.
Like
100%.
a Heath bar.
Right.
Heath bar in a coffee bag.
Right. I don't think it's going to be that sweet.
Oh, okay.
But it is a medium roast, which is supposed to be balanced, smooth, and rich. Other things, they say they're committed to 100% ethical coffee sourcing in sponsorship with Conservation International, which, how are you going to check up on that?
Right.
That's kind of our philosophy on that. But so we'll see.
Yeah, and we have not consumed any of this.
We've not, yeah. So
this drinking will be the, what is that word?
The first.
Initial.
Yeah.
Can't think of that.
The smell wasn't super enticing to me when you brought it in. I thought, I don't know. I don't know.
It does not smell like a good cup of coffee.
It really does. It kind of smells harsh, but I don't know. Like, that was one thing about decaf that I had heard. Your dad always said, actually, that decaf was supposed to be really hard on your stomach because of the way they take the caffeine out of it. That was his thought on it. But
a lot of chemicals.
Yeah.
And pulling of teeth.
I don't know about pulling teeth, but so, shall we?
You shall.
I shall.
On the count of 3.
No, we did this in a drip coffee maker. We should say that.
Yeah, in our Black & Decker Vortex Brewing stainless steel carafe coffee maker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want you to try it, but...
I already know you so well. I could tell by the way you drank it what you thought about it.
What did you think I thought about it?
I don't know. I know you didn't like it.
I like it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're lying to the camera.
No.
Don't lie to the camera.
No, I really do like this.
You don't know me at all.
We should reevaluate our relationship.
No, I think it does. I can get that cocoa flavor for sure. That's I think my favorite profile in coffee is if it tastes like chocolate. So, but yeah, now I will say, I think you put a little bit more cream in here than maybe it's a little bit lighter.
Could be a little bit.
But I really like this coffee. It is cocoa-y flavored. It's medium roast, which I do like. It's not too dark, not too light.
Yeah.
I could definitely see myself drinking this coffee all the time.
Yeah, I don't taste any sort of chemical-y harshness.
Yeah.
That they use to pull out the
Caffeine.
Caffeine. If you've watched this show for a while, you know that sometimes my words don't come out
right
appropriately.
Yeah. So I did like this a lot. And so the price on this coffee in particular, it was kind of actually hard to find it on Amazon just by itself. Like, it was part of like a 3-pack that had like the decaf Verona, decaf House Blend, and decaf Pike's Place.
Interesting.
And it was like $11 a bag. for
For
a 12-ounce bag. So that's
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
close to $1 a pound, or sorry, $1 an ounce. But then on its own, if I just found one bag for say like $14.92. Prices do change, and I'm sure it's subject to availability, but
And if you live in the world today, prices are changing.
right, yeah. So, it's, kind of expensive. Like once you're starting to get up to like $14.92,
Especially because they took out one of the most important parts.
but
What are they pumping that extra caffeine into? They're probably taking the caffeine out of this and selling it to the Death Wish people.
right, yeah,
Just put that in your coffee.
right,
I
probably
don't
so.
know how that works.
Yeah, but I would definitely drink this coffee again. I'm glad that we have this back on hand now. I think I would choose at this point in my life to go with decaf later in the evening for the most part. Yeah.
Right? As long as we don't wait another, lifetime before serving decaf to somebody.
Right.
Because it would be pretty old at that.
Oh yeah.
Like, would you like a cup of decaf? Beep, bop, beep, bop. Because we're all robots by that
Are we?
time. In 20 years. I
We
think
will be
that's how-
robots?
Yeah.
I just want like a house cleaning robot, like Rosie
From the Jetsons?
Yeah. Why hasn't that happened? That's what I want to know.
I think it
All
happened in
this
Japan.
AI stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the robot that cleans your house?
The Japanese get all of those things.
Do they?
Yeah. We don't have any access to smart intelligence here.
I don't know about
If you
that.
watch the news.
Well, you shouldn't watch.
Just like I explained to you, I was at the dentist office with the kids the other day, and I was sitting there, and they have the TV on. There's no books, there's no magazines, there's nothing. And I didn't want to take my phone out and just be like, scrolling through things. And the news was on. And I told her, I said, I think that it would be better for society if they just reran like Jersey Shore instead of the news.
Instead of the news. It may be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old episodes of like Cribs or,
Matlock.
well, of course that would
If you
be
want to
better.
make society better.
That would be
Old
better, of course,
episodes
but
of
I'm
Matlock.
talking about an improvement on the news.
Oh, like what's the worst thing that you could put on the TV that would still be better than the news?
Yeah. They could go way back and do like The Real World from MTV.
wow.
Wasn't that the first like reality
Yeah.
show? And it wasn't The Real World.
No. They said it was real world. It's like, this never happens in real
No,
life.
I never dealt with anybody like that in my life.
No.
So that was not The Real World. If you're new to America and you're watching old episodes of The Real World from MTV,
It's not real.
that's not what America is like.
Nope.
Not yet. But keep your guard up. We don't want to get there. All right. And also keep your guard up on this coffee, which we have yet to give any donut ratings to.
Yeah.
This is interesting because it's our first decaf. So do you take away donut?
No, you don't ding it for being decaf because that's what it is. It's good at
that's
being
true.
decaf.
Right. It's like if it was a caffeinated coffee and then it's like, I didn't feel any sort of caffeination from that.
Right.
Then you would ding it. Remove a donut
Yeah.
or two.
And there is a slight bit of caffeine in decaf coffee, like between 2 and 15 milligrams. But in a normal cup of coffee, you're getting between 80 and 100. So
So don't drink decaffeinated coffee to get your caffeine buzz.
right.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
So,
I
donuts.
Yeah. I think I would go for 3.5.
It's too expensive.
3.5.
It's too expensive for a coffee that has no caffeine in it.
Well, right, but again, I'm saying this is not supposed to have caffeine, and it is coffee. And a lot of people, look, there are a lot of people out there who can't have caffeine. It's not a matter of
Can't
like,
or won't.
yeah, well, I mean, like different medications and whatnot.
That's true.
I assume. I mean, I always just drank coffee when I was pregnant, but I think some people try
That
to
explains
limit.
it. For kids. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but yeah, I think it's good. I think 4.
You
but
think
you're
a
going to
4?
say 3.5. So we're going to have
Yeah.
to meet in the middle at 3 3/4 stars.
Yeah, I think it's because it's almost $1 an ounce.
Yeah, it is expensive. That's true. It is expensive for grocery store level coffee.
Right. But I am drinking it.
And I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. So I'm going to say 3.5.
And I'm going to say 4.
And I'm going to put 3.5 donuts on the screen.
Okay.
As long as you're okay with that.
Little asterisk under protest.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
I could do put an asterisk on your face
Right.
on the thing. All right. Well, if you guys have had Starbucks House Blend Decaf, let us know in the comments below what you thought. And also, if you like this video, like it on the bottom there. It'll help other people find it, and it'll help us to want to continue to make these review videos. And if there's a decaf coffee that you think it tastes really good and
Better than
better than
Starbucks
this,
House Blend.
let us know and we'll
What's the
keep an
best
eye
one?
out for it. Certainly, we always like to try to find coffees that are like $3 a bag, but we know that's not always the case. So we'll make a sacrifice if you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. And until next time,
Keep grinding.